If you have a child who still isn't eligible to get the vaccine, there are steps to take to make sure they aren't spreading the virus.
Every school division in Hampton Roads is asking parents to pre-screen their kids before sending them to class. Sarah Hammond talked to a doctor about what signs you should look out for.
Students are back at their desks and navigating their school's COVID-19 safety measures. But what about before they set foot in the classroom? Well, that's up to their parents.
When you talk about parents, you now have expanded the definition of what we need to do.
A mother herself, Dr. Vernita Williams with Riverside Health System, says you should pre-screen your child for COVID-19 daily before they even get on the bus.
And when you talk about well-being, it's not just the body, it's the soul, it's the mind. And so I think parents first need to make sure their child's overall well-being is okay.
She also says the symptoms you should be looking for are things like a fever, shortness of breath, headache, new loss of taste or smell, congestion, or a runny nose. It's also important to take into account if someone else in your house is exhibiting COVID-19 symptoms or if your child has been around someone else that has tested positive.
Parents really have to become the investigators.
Williams says if you think your child is sick, it's best to just keep them home until you know exactly what they have. As for how to tell the difference between COVID-19 or just a cold without a test,
we really can't tell a specific virus from another most often because all of the symptoms are similar, except for the taste and smell loss, which we think that is just specific to COVID-19.
Now, the good news for parents with kids ages 5 to 11, a vaccine may be available to them in the very near future. The FDA is scheduled to discuss Pfizer's latest data on October 26th. In Norfolk, Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
Dr. Williams says you should make sure your child is getting enough sleep, exercise, and taking vitamins.
And that will help strengthen their immune system before they get sick.